ass duvet. Oh. The reason the duvet bothers the out of me is, first of all, I didn't know what a duvet was when she woke me up in the morning to ask me for a duvet. It's not because of the duvet. It's because the first thing I heard in the morning was, buy me something.
Studio with not even an actual kitchen or a living room or anything in one room.
What's going on, people? We are back again with another video. You know what though, the whole time I'm listening to these two bickering, I'm like, you know what, I feel so sorry for that freaking dog. Has to go through their stupid arguing all the freaking time. This and that, this and that. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I'm at that stage now where I'm going to call and say that their whole relationship is nothing but a front. It is all fake. I don't really think they even have these problems. And if they do have these problems, I don't think they're that deep. And the reason I say this is because of what happened at the end of this episode, which is something that we're going to get to. And trust when I tell you, this argument that they have, if you ask me personally, it was 1000% fabricated. But there is something that Rob does say though in a second, which I sat there and I said to myself, do you know what? You're not lying, because so many men are in these type of relationships. Now, I'm not saying women aren't, but I know a lot of men that are really, in fact, I used to be one of them.
As a man, it makes me feel like, you know those husbands that just don't talk? It makes me wonder if that's going to be me.
Yeah, when my man said that, I was like, boy, that hit home hard. I remember those days. You're just like, what's the point of me speaking, man? What is the point? He just like, I just can't bother anymore. And to be honest with you, some people may see it. This is why I hate this whole phrase about happy wife, happy household. That is one of the biggest lies I've heard in my life. No. Happy wife means there's a chance depressed husband. There is that possible chance. No relationship should ever be one-sided. There should be no such thing as happy wife, happy household, happy husband, happy household. No, it should be happy couple, happy marriage, happy household. Yes, you have differences, but if you're not both happy, then what the hell? One of you is going to spiral out of control. And like I said, I've been on that side before, and boy, it was not nice at all. It was probably the beginning of it was probably the beginning of my depression once I finally got there, if anything. Actually, no, it started way before that, to be fair. But that definitely was something that really pushed it along the way, you know what I mean? But that's not me to blame the person that I was with. No. That's just me saying that, you know what? If I'd taken a bit more, if I just walked away, then maybe I wouldn't have got to that stage. Let's just say that instead. Yeah, if I'd walked away sooner rather than later. But hey, either way though, what he says there, pay attention, please pay attention.
So you know that you guys are both really hot.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
You know, if you're trying new things.
This whole scene, if you ask me, is when I said that this whole relationship is just fake, fabricated. Because this whole scene cannot be legitly real. All of a sudden, she confesses that she likes women, and then boom, an episode or two later on, all of a sudden, a woman approaches them both. Am I meant to believe that this is supposed to be real for real? Really? Really? If you ask me, man, this was just too staged, if you ask me, or too much of a coincidence. To happen just like that.
Hey, my world, you answer that question.
You answer it.
Definitely not my question to answer.
See, I don't like the way Sophie then pushed for him to answer the question. He was like, yeah, this ain't my world, I'm out. Let him exit. Let him exit the conversation. You know what I mean? That's it, boom, bam. Like, nah, I'm not about this life. I'm good, I'm done. But nah, Sophie just had to push and push and push and push and push.
Your honest answer.
I want your answer though.
Right.
I mean, I just want to see what he would say.
You just want me to tell on myself.
Listen, like the woman said, but I want your answer though. I don't want his answer, I want your answer. Nah, just had to keep pressing. I don't understand why she's with this guy. You're obviously always hesitant about his intentions, all them kind of things. So why are you still here? Why are you putting yourself through hell? Like, come on, make this make sense. But you can't make sense out of, you know what makes the worst, do you know what the worst thing is? I feel like Sophie's doing a great job of representing British women right now. Yeah.
So if I was just like, okay, let's go then, you'd be like, okay, cool.
You see?
So why you didn't answer the question?
Because
why would you have sex with someone that's not me?
I never said anything.
Yeah, but why didn't you answer the question, Rob? Why didn't you answer the
question?
Why'd you look at me?
What you mad at me for? I didn't ask the question.
You know what though? Sometimes you watch a couple and you say to yourself, this is the person that is the problem. Then you watch them a bit longer and you're like, actually, no, you're the problem. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. What is wrong with this girl? Why are you trying to force a scenario or situation that doesn't exist? You didn't say anything at all. You just said, listen, I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm out. That's it. Boom, bam. That's it. That's more than enough to give you clarification that he's not involved like that. You know what I mean? But now you have to keep pushing. Or if you don't want it, why don't you say no? Blah, 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 blah. I understand the perspective, but is it needed? No. He was trying to be respectful to both of you. But I guess she doesn't care about the fact that maybe he was just trying to be respectful. I don't know. Either way, why force a scenario that doesn't exist? Why say things that somebody never said? I hate that when people put words in your mouth.
The only thing I said was that this is obviously something that you have to decide.
Do it. If you didn't want to do it,
It's
you would
something
have
you
said
have to
no.
decide.
You're not
You're
even
like-
married yet, and you're thinking about other people.
I'm now thinking about other
If you
people.
didn't answer the question, you said no, I'm about to get married. Why would I have trust this with you and you just disrespected me? That's my point.
I just
That's
disrespected
my point. That's
you.
my
It
own.
just sounds crazy to me that I disrespected you.
You sound crazy because you're not listening to me.
Mind blown. I am nothing but utterly mind blown. Oh, dear. Sophie, give it a rest. If you don't trust the guy, don't be with the guy. These are fundamentals of life. It's interesting, isn't it, how we are taught fundamentals of life from the day we're born. But when it comes to applying the fundamentals of life, the older we get, people struggle to do that. You know? Some people just love the drama.
Make me sound like
Saying the same thing.
no.
Okay,
You need to stop trying to cut me off. You create these drama. You create the drama. Mad at me for stepping away from the question. That is all you.
Where is the lie? Where is the lie? Creating drama on 100%. He's trying to step away from the conversation. She's not allowing him 100%. That's why she knows there's nothing that she can say. Speechless. Nothing but speechless. You know what though? Her mum is set to appear in next week's episode. I am looking forward to seeing her mum because if anything, however her mum behaves may just explain how Sophie behaves. But listen, I'm not going to forget the very key element here. Her behavior is purely based on the fact that she has trust issues because of his behavior. But also she has more trust issues because now she's been open about her own sexuality. So now she's created another scenario in her head where she's like, well, I couldn't trust him before, but now he knows I like girls. He's probably going to be thinking that he wants to have intimacy with me and another woman. So right now her trust levels are off the freaking roof. And she needs to take accountability for that. She needs to take a hold of that because the thing is, she has chosen to stay with him despite the fact that she doesn't trust him anymore. Despite the fact that her trust are even rising to becoming worse. Despite the fact that they're becoming so worse that she's now making things up. Creating scenarios that never happened. Saying things that he never said. Now she's making him look like as if he's the victim and she's the villain. This is why people should walk away from people if you don't trust them. Don't waste your time with people that you don't trust. Like, come on, man. Stop messing about. What?
Avoid feeling negative thoughts and indulging in every single
I was
insecurity
going to
that you come
apologize
up
to me and
with.
be nice to say I don't want to
I need to apologize to you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sophie, for sounding like I was open to all of the above. I didn't say I was trying to have sex with anyone. I don't want to apologize.
Side,
I don't want to apologize.
That's your side.
But you want me
You're
to...
not looking at my side.
But you-
I'm respectfully letting you talk.
She says apologize. He's like, you know, I apologize for all the above. That's about it. And then she's like, no, say you apologize for the fact that you want to F somebody else. And he's like, nah, I ain't doing that. And he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to do that, man. And she's like, yeah, but it's all about, you got to understand my point of view. But this is the problem. It's all about your point of view. And the worst problem about Sophie's point of view is her point of view is pointless. It's pointless. There's no point towards it. I'm out, man. These two. You know what though, man? For the first time, I'm on Rob's side because I always get on my freaking nerves, man. Like she needs to calm herself down. You know what I mean? Simple situation here. Walk away, save yourself the stress. But no, you want to stay in the stress and continue being a difficult person. You know what? You do you, girl. But nah, that's the kind of stress that I am not down.